All right. All right, nice. We're all starting seated? I love it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, we'll start seated. All right, now if you need a little cushion so you can sit up nice and tall, please feel free. We're going to do some things from this position first, so it's nice to have something to kind of relax and release our lower backs. So first we're just going to bring it in, inhale. Exhale, draw it all in, just like one beam of light down from the heavens to your heart, and take a little bow. Today we're going to pay special attention to releasing around the hips and the shoulders in the midst of winter. So go ahead and ask your body, gain its cooperation, recruit it a little bit to help you release. It's important to do so because then that actually unlocks your spine. So we're going to inhale again. Nice big breath in. Interlace your fingers, draw it in, and a little wrist exercise first. We're going to push like a clasp, and now lengthen the fingers and push. Push like a clasp. Draw your shoulder blades down. Take a breath. See if you can get a little taller. Push into your hands. Nice, Susan. Yeah, you can release with the one leg. And now back to the clasp. Draw the shoulder blades down. Lift the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders and release your hands. Go ahead and just roll them. Stabilizing before we release. Good. And roll forward. Nice. Beautiful. We're going to place one hand on the earth. The other one's going to come up, reaching up first, and then leaning over, facing forward. So making sure you're not like turning in, but you're still facing forward. And you're pushing out your rib cage. And back up, placing the other palm on the earth. Inhale. Gather space between your ribs, push your ribs out. Keep both sits bones on the earth. You might not go very far. I'm not going very far today, but I'm getting a wonderful stretch around my side bodies. Beautiful. One more time, each side. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then we're just going to take same arm, one arm here in the front. Take your fingertips behind you and just do a nice twist with your open knees. So this is a little different than usual twists. Draw your shoulder blades down. Lift your collarbones up. Excellent. Switch to the other side. So I'm just using the back of either the back of your hand or your forearm, and offering that little resistance to open you up, particularly around the lower ribs. Oh, you're going to want to do that again. Yeah. Nice, Georgia. Beautiful length in that spine. Nice fill. Maybe you can look behind a little. Let's see if we can look behind. Well, I can look behind one side a little better than the other, a little more freely. Excellent. Go ahead and roll again. Take your legs out, just shake them for a minute and massage around your knees. Maybe your calves. Excellent. Now I've got my right shin in front. I'm definitely using this to keep me upright. I've got a gentle flex in my right ankle so I don't hurt my right knee. And the first thing I'm going to do is inhale tall, exhale lean forward. Now notice I just have my fingertips out. I don't have to go very far to say, hips, please release for me. Right hip, please release for me. Nice long spine. Oh, good, Georgia. Your mat. We have bony ankles. It's good she's got her mat under her ankle so it doesn't hurt. Excellent. And you can pulse here a little bit, right? Pulse. Just offer a pulse. Elbows. Excellent. Excellent. Rise and stack and go ahead. Now I've got my fingertips away. Palm is up. Just go ahead and rock back and forth. Now, why am we doing this? To release muscles out of the buttock into the lower back. It's going to release our hip a little bit more. Good. So now we're going to go back forward a little bit. We don't have to open that. And then turn to the right. Unless that's someone who forgot something. Who is it, Phil? Annie? Okay, good. Okay. All right. And it is somebody who was with us. Hi, Annie. Thank you again. And then a little bit more. We'll walk those suction cup fingertips over to the right a little bit more. See if you can fall in. You're not collapsing your spine. Beautiful. Now take your right hand, leave it on your mat, and then your left hand is just going to open up, palm up, just like that. Ah, yeah, just like that. Looking forward. Maybe reaching a little bit more, and then coming around and walking up. Now we're going to take that front leg out and just shake things out a little bit. And then we're going to lean forward here. Nice and easy. Again, this is not, a competition at all. This is just about I really want to release some things and lengthen some things. And then now turning, squaring up your hips to your knees, your ankles, taking your left fingertips onto your shin or your big toe, lengthen up and fall in as you soften your elbow. Now this should wrap around up into your lower back. Another way to release the hips. Beautiful. And then rise back up. Shake it out. Shake out the other side. Again, nice massage. We'll do everything on the other side. And then we're going to do a little more for our hips and shoulders to release. Okay, so now the left shin will be in front. And it's really parallel to the top of the mat. Okay. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale fingertips. Now they might still be on the mat. You might have them out in front a little bit. It depends on your hip flexibility and just what feels better for you. It also depends on what feels better for your knees. Make any adjustments if you find discomfort. And again, you can pulse here. I like to do that sometimes. I feel like I get into muscle tissue a little differently. Feel swaying. That's a beautiful way to release. And then stacking back up. You can flap your wings a little. And then coming forward. And then walking your hands over to the left, in front of the left knee. Keeping the sitting bones on the earth. So some people, you might want to lengthen your arms. You're still hanging over, and some people might feel better to soften their arms. A little bit more, you can walk. Your hands to the left if that feels safe and good. Placing one palm on the mat, other hand up to the sky. Oh, a little side stretch. Palm away, and then come around and take that leg out, shake it out. First things first, we're going to be on this angle, and we just fall in. You might circle, flex, extend, massage the heel bone. Excellent. Squaring up your hips, Taking the right pincer grip or just touching the shin and leaning forward. Nice modifications. Yep. Beautiful. Rising back up, shaking things out. Wonderful. Now we're just going to kick our legs to one side. We're going to come to all fours. And again, you might want to put something underneath your knees if that's going to feel better for you, right? We want our knees under our hips and our hands under our wrists under our shoulders. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Tuck your tail into cat. Push, push, push into those hands. And one more time. Beautiful. We're going to take a wide child for a moment. Really come on tops of those feet. Lengthen your arms out long sides of your mat. You can wiggle here a little bit to loosen up around the hips. Wonderful. Coming up, back to curling your toes, coming into our first down dog. Oh yeah. Go ahead and pedal your feet. I like to have my arms wide because I am healing a shoulder injury and it actually is coming along. Oh yeah, nice. Go ahead and lift your right leg up, bend the knee and open the hip. Square your shoulders up, so you're not going to look underneath your right arm. You're squaring your shoulders, you're looking at your mat. Beautiful. Bring that one down, playing down dog. Lifting up your left leg, bend the knee, turn the hips out, but square the shoulders to your mat. Woo! Anybody feeling this? I know I am. And back down, playing your dog. Might go a little wide with your down dog for a moment. Then a little narrower, beautiful forward. We're going to start with just a kneeling lunge. Keep it kind of simple, and then we'll do lizard. Really open up those hips. Nice. I don't have to go very far. I feel this is great. You can bring it to the top of your foot if you want. Bringing your left hand down, then your right arm up. Nice little twist. Nice, Phil, using that fist. Nice, Susan. Jeez, a lot of flexibility for you up there. And then back, center. Excellent. Now we're going to walk that right foot wide, even maybe off your mat, and then you're just going to play here. Now I'm not coming down to my forearms. I'm just going to sway here. You can sway back. Some people like to kick the opposite leg out a little bit. I'm just going to play in this nice lizard, just kind of swiveling around. Excellent. Let's bring that front foot back. Come on back into a child for a moment. Up into your down dog. And then we'll do a little lunge series on the other side. Oh, yeah. Left foot forward. Just a kneeling lunge. You can use your hands for stability, or some of you might want to be floating your arms out. You might want to roll up the mat for cushion. right hand down center of the mat, spiral left up and open, or even just on your hip. Shoulders are down. Nice, Luann. Coming back to center. Hands are in the center of the mat. Foot comes to the outer. Now you might want to walk the back knee back a little bit and then start to play and sway around in the hips. Now some of you are flexible enough to come down on your forearms. I'm not at this stage. It's interesting. I've been doing a lot of strength training, so I'm losing a little flexibility here. It'll come. Excellent. Let's bring that foot back. Come to all fours again. Now use your fists for cat-cow for a moment. Go ahead, inhale into cow. Push into your fists to cat. You'll feel a difference. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Beautiful, everybody. Now back to your palms and the tops of your feet. Inhale your right arm up. Now we're going to scoop it. It's coming down by the knees for threading the needle. And you just come down a little bit. And then just go ahead, let it float back up again. Might not come very high. Exhale, scoop. It's close to the kneecaps. And then this last time, we'll be there for a few moments. Yep. You might want to be on the side of your head, lengthen your left leg or your left arm and your left leg. You can bring it out to the side and get more stretch out of this. You don't have to add the leg. That's a lot at once. You're drawing your shoulders down and back. Excellent. Bring the top arm back in first, and then the back leg, and then unravel. Come on up to your curled toes and shake that arm out. Whoa, feel the difference between that shoulder and the other shoulder. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. I feel quite a difference. Okay. Other side. Inhale up. Just get your bearings. Decide how far down you want to go. You might be up. Your ribs might be high. Your head may not touch the mat. Yeah, nice, Phil. Take the dance at your own. Are your knees under your hips or are your knees in front of your hips? I don't know. Check that out. And you really kind of press into the forearm and draw the shoulder blades and the shoulders down. You get a lot out of that just using that gravity and concentrating on drawing the shoulders and shoulder blades down. Some of you might want to add a long arm and a long leg. Beautiful. Now that's the top hand comes first, back to center, then your knee, then come back to all fours and come on down to a wide child. This time bring your hands behind you towards your feet. Just an option, just a suggestion. Really release the shoulders and the hips here. Beautiful. Coming back up. We're going to do a nice little puppy pose. So we're just going to kind of curl the toes. We're going to come down on our forearms and we're going to stick our butts way up in the air. Bring those hands kind of in front of you. A little puppy so that your tail goes way up and it stays over your knees and your arms go long in front. If it feels better for you, you can widen the space between your shoulders. It might not feel good. Then we're going to bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders, and then we're going to interlace the hands, clasp the hands, curl the toes, and if it feels good to you, you kick up into dolphin. Walk the feet in, Shoulders over the elbows. That dolphin leaping in the ocean. And beautiful, come on down. And then go ahead and just take your spider-like fingers, nice wide hips, and just stretch your shoulders. Just lean side to side. Yeah. You can sway your hips. We're going to finish with pigeon on both sides. Just did a lot of shoulder activity. Inhale, exhale, draw your right knee through and forward. Lengthen through the back leg and the top of the foot. You can stay here, or you can gently come down onto a block or your forearms. Oh, wow. I'm happy to do this one. Happy, happy. Yeah. I did practice yoga the other day. I did, that's right. Ooh, my stomach's growling. You can go a little deeper if you want. Fold all the way in. Excellent. And then just draw the other front knee back. Press up into your down dog. You can feel the blood flow difference from one side to the other. Warmer, colder maybe. And whenever you're ready, draw the left knee through. Find the length in your back leg. Some of you might need to modify and have it a little bent. That's okay too. And come on down. Nice. I like your prayer hands there, Susan. Sometimes you don't get as much out of it going deep down, so just notice. Beautiful. And coming on back, come on up. Draw that front knee back. Come back up into your final down dog, at least for this hour, this class. Beautiful. And then come on down into Shavasana or a comfortable seat. I'm going to turn the lights out. I'm going over a little bit today. There's nobody scheduled to come in. Just take a few moments of absolute peace. You might meditate, you might lie down. Can you relax the back of your head, the back of your shoulders, the back of your pelvis, and the back of your heels? it feels good, you might bring everything together above and just stretch out through your fingers and toes again and breathe and reawaken. Oh, bending your knees and rolling to one side. Maybe first bring your knees into your chest a little bit more of a release. And then rolling to one side and coming up and just seeing how your hips feel now, how your shoulders feel now compared to when we first sat. Oh yeah, definitely better. More mobile. Excellent. Bring it in. Congratulate yourself for showing up, for practicing and playing. And namaste. May all of our light shine. Look how beautiful your face is glowing. She's glowing after her practice. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, everybody, take your time. Take your time. Oh, bye, Luann. It's wonderful to see you again. Enjoy your day.